if he would have won.
Yeah.
And he lost. He's on the 6 now.
Yeah.
So he went up 3 spots. We went down to number 11 because we had the 8th spot. And just because we...
By you guys winning.
By us winning, we went down to 11.
Oh, okay.
So we were trying to win.
Oh, of course, you guys had a chance in the playoffs. They didn't.
Yeah. So...
But...
I put a third string in to see what kind of... You had 16 games.
It's bullshit.
To see what this third string quarterback could do for you. And you decide to put him on the second half when Jalen Hurts was the one that scored both touchdowns for you.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I'm not a Giant fan, but I agree with the Giant fan.
But I see on the other side.
Yeah, you can't say, yo...
I don't like leaving it for other teams.
Yeah.
We had opportunities to win games. There was 2 games that we should have won that we fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And that was on us. So I see it that it fucked up on us, but at the same time, now you got the whole fucking Philadelphia hates you. Your own players are on TV saying, "Oh, I don't know why he benched this guy. They're talking shit about their own coach. So that tells you like what the fuck.
He fucked up. He lost credibility because he should have if he really was trying to tank it, he should have just called some fucked up plays. That's what he should have done.
That's it.
But for him, I didn't watch the game because the whole day I was watching football on Sunday, and then I think towards the end I was like, let me just chill my girl. Excuse me. Because the Bears lost. I was like, fuck, that sucks. Even though we made it into playoffs, I still didn't like that we lost. But I was like, fuck it. I was like, I can't be, I'm into playoffs. That's what I wanted. So I was like, let me chill my girl. I watched a little bit of the game. I know it was a competitive game because I watched a little bit. But I was like, I'll let it be. But the one thing I remember, we'll talk about it when we talk about fantasy football. But yeah, man, that shit, he lost his credibility in the league. Even when your own team is fucking now.
I'll tell you this much. I changed the channel because I was going on and off with. I don't like watching Philly. I don't like games. It's like me watching the Jets. Some games suck. Mm-hmm. But once he was in the red zone and it was 17-14 and he had a chance to kick a field goal to tie it up and he went for it on the fourth down.
Yeah.
And he called a bullshit play. I was like, okay, this game is going nowhere.
Oh, for real?
I turned it off. When everybody's saying you should have just went for that field goal, tied it up, and give your...
What was the score, the last score of the game?
So, Washington scored one more time after that. So it was 17-14. So they scored, it was 24-14. 24-14. So that's how the game...
Yeah, because I remember I was watching and I was like, yo, Philly's doing good. I honestly thought with Alex Smith coming back that Washington will win that game. But I was like, every time when I did put it on, Jalen Hurts scored touchdown or something like, oh shit, Philly ain't fucking around. So I'm like, yo, the Giants got a chance to get in.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, yo, the Giants playing the Bears? I'm like, that should be fun.
We were playing Tampa.
I didn't know the whole breakout.
I knew the breakdown because Tampa was going to play either us or Washington. Then whoever has the first round bye, which is in the NFC, who's the first round bye? Because AFC is fucking...
Well, the NFC is the Green Bay Packers.
So they got first round bye.
Yeah, I know.
So they're waiting for all these games on the weekend.
Yeah.
And whoever the lowest seed wins... They're playing the Packers. So let's say fucking Washington wins.
Yeah.
They're the lowest seed. They're playing the Packers. And then the whole bracket change.
Yeah. I just know you guys, the Giants played at 1 o'clock. And that was a good game. Because I watched it 1 o'clock.
That wasn't too good because fucking data started coming back. I'm like, what the fuck?
For me, I don't have nothing in it. It was a good competitive game. I was watching. I was like, oh shit, it's a good scoring game. The Giants won. I watched the 1 o'clock games, and of course, I watched the 4 o'clock games, which is the Bears, and we got killed by Green Bay. But then I was like, I think I was texting my boy while I was watching. I was going between Bears and Cardinals game. Because the Cardinals, I got lucky that Kyler Murray was hurt.
But they lost, too, to San Fran.
That's the reason the Bears made it in. So, if the Cardinals would have won, they would have made it in.
Gotcha.
So when I saw the Bears were losing, we were losing pretty much throughout the game, but the Bears cut it down to 5. And then fucking Aaron Rodgers picked us apart, like always. That guy kills the Bears. He's like Michael Jordan at the Garden. So once they had like a certain amount of lead, I'm like, I don't think we're coming back. That's it. Then I started watching the Cardinals game. I was watching the Cardinals game, and I was like, oh shit. The quarterback from the Rams, they didn't have their starter. They had a new guy.
Okay.
He started off an interception, so the Cardinals were winning. But then that kid started playing better from the Rams.
Gotcha.
So I was like, good. And I'm like, yo, the Rams got a good defense. But then I think like third or fourth quarter, they brought back Kyler Murray. Because Kyler Murray, I think, started the game. He had tightness, and then they brought him back. And I told my boy, fuck. We're fucked. And then when Kyler Murray was winning, he was just completing passes, getting close to touchdowns. Then I think he got hurt again. Like the Rams sacked him and all that stuff. So we got in, like I said, with that loss, we got in. So I really didn't know who we were playing. And my biggest thing was, because Saturday is my fiance's, well, her birthday's today, but Saturday's when I'm really doing like the dinner and all that bullshit. I'm going to take her out. So I'm like, fuck. If the Bears play Saturday, I'm fucked. Because I gotta do for her. She's number one. I can't do nothing.
I know you guys play at 4, but what day?
We're playing Sunday. So I had a feeling. We were gonna play Saturday. Like for some reason, I'm like, I bet you we're playing Saturday. And I'm like, if we play Saturday, if it's the 1:30 game, I'm good. Cause we gotta leave my house at 4:00. But then I find out we're playing Sunday at 4:40. I'm like, perfect. We're playing the Saints, which is like probably the second best team, but. Fuck it. We have nothing to lose. If we lose, we lose. But at least I get to see them again.
At least you guys made it into the playoffs.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it. So it worked out for me because they're playing Sunday. So like Saturday, I don't have to be with her in dinner and I'll be on my phone. Well, baby, let me go use the bathroom. And I'll be like, fuck. And then I'll be in a sour fucking puss mode if we're losing. But yeah, man. So like that's it. So like football season ended. Bears came in, the Giants close but didn't happen.
Close but no cigar.
It's crazy because Washington's going in against Tampa. I don't think they have a chance.
Yo.
Especially that this guy might not even play now.
Who?
The quarterback.
Oh, Smith?
He may alternate with the second string because he has a calf issue.
And Mike Evans is probably out, but you still got Antonio Brown. You got the other kid. You got the fucking 2 running backs. So I see Tampa Bay winning that game. But yeah, like Lee said, man, it's good luck to all the teams that made it. Unfortunately, the Giants didn't make it. We ended up with a 6-10 record for the season. Way better than I thought. But with the opponents they show for next year, hopefully we could go on a good run. We get Saquon Barkley back. But I'm not trying to make any excuses, man. Like I said, I don't like when you got to leave it on other teams' hands for us to make it to the playoffs. But that's football. And still being in football, our fantasy league just wrapped up on Sunday also. So thank you to everybody who participated. For the newcomers, I hope that you guys would like to continue doing this. It was I know everybody was watching football except Marty, and I came in third place. I was the underdog. I'm like the New York Giants in this fantasy league. I was like with a record of 6 and whatever it was, and I ended up being in third place. I didn't think I was gonna go this far. Marty came in second, and this is her first time doing fantasy league. And Baron, congratulations to Baron.
Congratulations, Baron. We got your trophy. So we actually have his trophy right here.
Yeah.
So when we started off the podcast, we wanted to. I had told Baron to see if he could come by, but he had some stuff to do. It's like when they do like the Oscars. Sorry, but Leonardo DiCaprio couldn't make it, but on his behalf.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's going on with Baronsky. So he couldn't make it, but he got his trophy, which got delivered perfectly today. I'm not even gonna give too much of a spoiler on how it looks and all that stuff. We're gonna wait for him to pick it up. We ain't gonna do it on somebody's behalf. He has to pick it up in order to fucking complete the cycle.
Yeah. So
he'll maybe be on next week's podcast. So he could pick up the fucking trophy and then talk about his. He came back out of nowhere. So he came out of nowhere. He fucking actually had Pitbull give a speech for him.
Yeah, I understand that.
So we could ask him on the podcast next week.
Congrats on the Fantasy League Championship. He won the pot of $160.
Yeah.
He did his thing. The more, like I was telling him, the more people that are going to be part of this fantasy league, is going to be harder for us to pick certain players that we want. We got lucky. There was only 8 of us, and we were able to pick good players. Now, if more people are added to this league, the harder it becomes, and your strategies become a little more different, because not all of us are going to be able to pick the best players. So hopefully for the next fantasy league that we do for the Chuleta Bros, more people will get added. Doesn't have to be our own friends. Other people who are listening, just email us or hit us in our DM and say we want to be part of this fantasy league for next year. But yeah, man, congratulations to Baron. He won the $160. He got a trophy that Lee was able to get for him here. We were expecting him to come in today and for him to give a little speech about it and see how he felt about being a first-time fantasy league player. Because I know it was like 3 or 4 of them in our league. Yeah, 4 of them in our league that were first-time. Jesus, Rodeo, and Baron.
Yeah.
And this was Santi's second year. But it was a good one. It kept everybody entertained. Some of us talking more trash than others.
Yo, Mel, next year you gotta join, even if you don't know dick.
Yeah, man. I know Jesus started talking mad shit in the first 5-6 weeks of the season started. After that, his trash talking went down the hill because he won 5 straight, but lost like 7 straight.
Yeah.
So he was gonna blame that he just had a newborn, but I don't take that excuse. But yeah, man, it was a fun fantasy league.
Yeah, it was fun. Every Sunday, I look forward to it. I look forward to just the trash talking and all that stuff. Even when we will call each other like, "Yo, who you got playing?" or "I'm playing Al this week." Or so it was fun, man. It's now to the end, so till next year. Football's now getting into this is like the real deal. Hopefully there'll be some like nice cold snow games I would like to see, like in the playoffs.
I know some of them started taking it serious when they stopped sending text messages about
who's injured,
hurt, what's going on.
Nobody was helping nobody.
In the beginning of the week, everybody, this is going on.
Watch your lineups. Don't forget Thursday Night Football is for.
God.
But after that, nobody else.
By week 6 or 7, I started noticing everybody was quiet in a quiet alert.
Yeah.
And it went from Rodeo being our Adam Schafter giving us alert. Even Baron was sending text messages. But after week 7, everybody was quiet. Me, I will send the alert like, oh, boom, this is going on, blah, blah, blah. But I was quiet. So that's when everybody started taking it serious. Like, oh, they want that money. So, but shout outs to Baron for winning. I don't know what place you came in.
Yo, that's a surprise. I was in fucking 5th place out of 6. So I think maybe Santi.
Out of 8.
It was 8 of us?
Yeah.
So I came in 5th. I thought it was way worse. The thing was I won like the last 4 games. I think I got like the last 4 games. I won like maybe 4 in a row going into like the bullshit playoffs. Other than that, I had the worst record the whole year. I had the worst record.
You sure it wasn't Richie?
No, I had a worse record than Richie. But I think when I checked my app, I think I had 5th place. Because I did good on the consolidation playoffs. But yeah, like I said, shout out